Welcome to another still water meditation. Now, in today's meditation, even though, yes, it is a sleep meditation, so you can do this before bed, or even when you're in bed and ready to go to sleep. So yes, this will be a relaxing sleep meditation. But I also want to bring your attention to the idea of divinity and the divine in you. Because as children of God, as born-again believers, we have God in us, which makes us divine. We are each of us a saint, and not only saints, we are each part of the royal family of God's redeemed. And a lot of people have blocks about what it means to be divine, what it means to be royal, that keeps them from seeing themselves the way that God does. We hear the word divine and think we have to look a certain way, act a certain way, be a certain way, when in fact, royalty and divinity can be seen in a variety of different ways, from a person's presence to the power that you carry yourself with, which has nothing to do with a person's looks or appearance. You are already who God says you are, and to judge ourselves, to block ourselves because we don't look like what the media says is divine or royal, is just absurd. 1 Samuel 16:7 says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, do not look on his appearance or on the height of his stature, because I have rejected him. For the Lord does not see as mortals see. They look on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." For the Lord does not see as mortals see. They look on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. So I want to ask you today, how's your heart? Maybe you were uplifted and encouraged during your day. Or maybe you fielded a couple curveballs and monkey wrenches. Either way, right here, right now, just rest. Just relax. The day is winding down. The sun is slowly setting. And there is nothing else you need to do. Nowhere else you need to be than right here, right now. So just feel your bed. Let yourself exhale out completely from the day and come to a place of stillness. And in today's meditation, I want to help peel away the layers and the blocks to help you see yourself just a little bit more like how God sees you. So that today and any day you can go, I am loved. God loves me. I am his child. I am lovable. I am valuable. I am worthy. I am enough. Own that. Own those statements. Make them your identity, because it's who you are. We are salt and light to the world. We bring light and life. And that is so super special. Normally, as part of my meditations, I like to ask people to hold images or memories in their mind to help create desired emotions. And of course you can do that if you want to. You can see all the different things that make you feel divine, or times when you felt royal. But ideally for this meditation, I want you to know that you don't need any of that. The clothes you wear don't turn you into something else. That certificate hanging on your wall doesn't prop up your spirituality. It all comes down to you and God and what He says about you. that you are enough, that you are powerful, and that you have everything you need to do what you've been called to do. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So right now, let's meditate on tapping into God's perspective. And remember to relax, just relax. This is a guided meditation, which means that you get to relax, sit back, and listen. There's nothing to do and nowhere to go. Just be in the moment. Just be you and breathe. Let yourself sink into this safe space, this healing space of meditation, and be okay with doing nothing and just being still for the next few minutes. As we continue on, let yourself sink deeper and a little bit deeper as you breathe in and out, in and back out, sinking further with every breath. Breathing is natural, it's easy, it's relaxing, and can even be used to self-soothe. So just continue breathing here, in and out. And as you continue breathing, think about this perspective. God created you. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. And in that verse, God was talking about the prophet Jeremiah, but it still rings true for you and me today. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. God created you. He knew you, He knows you. He designed you to be exactly the way you are, exactly who you are. And here you are, supported, safe, and so loved. So just continue breathing in and out, sinking deeper, going deeper, drifting deeper. And let's think about what divinity means. Do you know the actual definition of divine? Divine is defined as of, from, or like God, and you are created in the image of God. Another definition of divine means excellent or delightful, and you are both of those things as well. You are all of those things. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are excellent. You are delightful, and you are divine. And right now, you are in the moment, present, enjoying the stillness of this space, of this time. And because God is love, because that is who He is, I also know a few more things about you. because you get to reflect and mirror that characteristic. You are lovable. You love. You receive love. You weave love into every aspect of your life. You are full of love, and that is divine. Continue here with your breathing, going deeper, sinking deeper. And I want you to just consider if maybe, just maybe, there's a part of you that is hibernating. This divine piece of yourself who's full of love to give and receive. And maybe you've shut that part of yourself out or buried it to protect yourself because you were hurt in the past. But this time, this space is safe. So go ahead and dare to let that divine piece of yourself breathe again. In and out. Once more in, and exhale back out. And because this is a sleep relaxation meditation, and you may or may not open your eyes after this or just go straight to bed, I want you to plan for tomorrow morning, that when you wake up, you blink your eyes open. Maybe you get up and look in a mirror, and you see yourself the way God sees you. Divine, royal, excellent, delightful, and full of love. And maybe you're looking at yourself and you still see some cracks, some imperfections. And you know what? That makes you even more beautiful, because the cracks show your history. Imperfections can become your greatest strengths. And through each crack, there's an opportunity to spill out, to overflow, and show the love and light you hold within. Now that you've unlocked that dormant part of yourself, you can take a step back and notice things that you haven't noticed before. Your heart that's full of love, your generosity, your sphere of influence that you can brighten just by being in the same room or speaking a timely word. You can see that beautiful inner child that doesn't question being told they're a prince or a princess. They simply say yes and accept that that's who they are. And so now, we're going to wind down this meditation. If you're going to go to sleep after, feel free to stay here, just breathing and going deeper and even deeper as long as you like. Remember, there is no rush. There's no hurry. There's nothing you have to do and nowhere you need to go. So rest, relax, claim your divinity, claim your royalty, and smile, because you are so full of love. So take your time and either drift off to a beautiful, restful night's sleep, or come back to your awareness.